Hey, listen, are you ever wondering why some people get to live the life that they want to live? I mean, they seem to generate the income that they want and that they sort of have the lifestyle they want, and they're not answering someone else who's telling them what to do. Well, how do they actually do that? Why is it that some people seem to get to live life on their terms and other people get to have their life controlled by others? Well, I'll tell you, 9 times out of 10, it's because they are in business for themselves. They get to determine what happens in their world and they get to determine their income levels and the amount of hours that they want to work. My name's Ian Marsh, and essentially what I do is I help people understand the principles of business, and I help many individuals start their own successful consulting businesses by learning some simple fundamentals to create their own organisation that creates success for them so they can live life on their terms. Now, how does this happen? Is it hard to start a consulting business? Is it hard to be a business consultant? Well, let me ask you a couple of questions, guys. So, number one, and I'm not leaving out ladies here because you are so special to me. However, think about this. Number one, if you are going into business, do you think it might be handy for you to have a passion to help other people, to actually achieve something? Think about Steve Jobs. When he actually went into business for himself, was he so focused on the money, or was he really excited about creating this weird thing called computers, these Apple computers? Well, obviously he was passionate about the computers. How do we know that? Because anyone that wasn't passionate would have given up way before Steve when he had all those obstacles that were in front of him. So if you're passionate about helping people, that's probably the first criteria that you must have if you want to be a successful consultant. Because even when the going's tough, you're not so focused on where's the dollar, you just want to be out there helping other people. And this law of reciprocity really works. It's real, ladies and gentlemen, because when you go out there and you do your best to help someone else, somehow, some way, the world returns the thanks and helps you. And many times it's in the form of money, or it may be in the form of gifts, who knows? But there is that law of reciprocity. Now, so first step, you must actually be passionate about helping other people succeed. Second step, it's no use you wanting to be a consultant helping other people succeed if nobody knows you exist. So you've got to have the ability to generate leads in your organisation. And if you can't generate leads, well, again, you're dead in the water. So you must develop a very strong lead generation system. Now, if you've got people then being interested in you possibly helping them succeed, the next thing you obviously need to do is be able to convert them into a sale. And how does one do that? Well, look, if someone has a problem, generally they want it solved. Would you agree with that? It makes sense. The only issue that many people have is because so many of us have been lied to, stolen from, cheated on, there's a really, really rare commodity out there. It's arguably the most precious commodity on the planet. And it's not money, it's actually trust. So what you need to do is ensure that you've got that trust, you've developed that trust and that belief with the individual that you can help them. And if they believe you can help them, then that's largely the sales process done. All right, so step one, you've got to have a lead generation system. Step two, you've got to have an effective sales system that builds that trust and that credibility. And here's the most important one. How dare anyone take $1 off someone if they don't have the ability to help them succeed? So you must have a methodology where you can help an individual actually improve the results in their organisation. And if you can't help them, well, simply shouldn't be taking dollars from them. Isn't that how life should be? I mean, think about it. If you help someone, you should get rewarded for it. And if you can't help them, you shouldn't get paid for it. So these things that I'm referring to now are systems. A lead generation system, a sales system, and a business optimization system. And if you wrap all of those together with a really good passion or a package, and you wrap it all together with this thing called desire and passion to help other people, you really do have a successful business consulting practice. Now, I'm actually here with some really cool individuals and very smart cookies. Why? Well, because they decided to learn how to become business consultants themselves. And I just want to ask them a few questions. So here we are, Vicky. We've got Vicky over here. So Vicky, would you mind sharing with the world, you've come all the way from South Australia, what motivated you to learn how to become a business consultant?
I wanted to help people who had found themselves in a bit of a hole like I had found myself in, and just to be able to help them as well as help myself to do business better and and be successful.
Fantastic. And again, that's the right ingredient. And we've got Shane here, all the way from New South Wales. We've got just about most of Australia here. How you going, Shane?
Yeah, good.
And what motivated you to become a consultant, buddy?
The freedom that comes from this business, the freedom each day that sort of, and my passion is helping other businesses. I had many years where it's sort of tough in business, and it doesn't need to be that way. So I'm here learning some extra skills so I can go out there and sort of help other people. So I'm pumped about it.
Beautiful. And now let's go all the way over to our Victorian representative. We have another Vicky, ladies and gentlemen. Makes names so easy to remember, doesn't it, when you just got Vicky and Vicky? Hey, Vicky.
Hi.
Now, you've come to us from Victoria. What motivated you to learn how to become a consultant?
I'm passionately motivated to minimise fears and suffering generally across the board whilst improving health, fitness, happiness, and adding to and supporting other people's lives, making their lives better.
Fantastic. And look, this is pretty important. I'm going to address something in a second, but we've got one more really smart cookie all the way from WA. By the way, did you know Perth is the most remote city in the world? I did not know that when I went over there to live for 7 years, and I soon found out. A fantastic place, but here we are. So we've got Harvey all the way from WA. Say good day, Harvey.
Hey everybody.
And what motivated you to become a consultant?
Well then, I am here today because I'm passionate about helping other people. I want to get control of my own income and be successful in business myself. And I thought, what better way of becoming a successful business than by helping other people improve their businesses.
Oh, fantastic. And here's the thing that I wanted to address, ladies and gentlemen. Did you notice a common theme? That common theme is so many of them seriously got into this so they can actually help others. Now, what sort of industry do you know of where you get rewarded for helping other people succeed? I don't know many, ladies and gentlemen, but that is the secret sauce. Everything else can be learned. So the number one criteria that you actually need to start a successful consulting business is you must be passionate about helping other people succeed. The rest of it is just systems, and I'm going to speak about that now. So do you remember the first of the three things I said that are critical for a successful practice? It was lead generation. Do you remember that? Now, we're now just halfway through day 2 of the training, and I've just about finished the lead generation. I'm teaching my consultants how to have an effective online strategy in their business to generate leads, and this is part of the training. And so I put my hand on my heart when I say to people, look, when you come to my training, you will be able to generate leads from interested parties. No ifs, buts, or maybes. You're going to be able to generate leads at will. Now, don't take my word for it. Now, guys, tell the world, do you reckon now, and don't say just because I'm asking you to, how confident are you're going to be able to generate leads at will in your consulting business now?
Very.
Yay! And seriously, I tell you, there is no ifs, no buts, no maybes. You can generate leads at will for your consulting practice. People really will be interested in asking you to help them, all right? And so next day, so tomorrow I might even touch base with you again, because what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be teaching them one of the most powerful sales systems that I know of that literally take them from being leads that need help to us developing such trust and such confidence that those leads ask us to help them improve their business. So, to be continued. All right, say goodbye, everybody.
See ya!
All right, we'll catch you tomorrow, guys.